Is this thing on? We're good. Yo, so what is going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? Today, we're going to talk about B-roll. So what exactly is B-roll? B-roll is kind of like the icing on a cake, right? So you have your main video, and then what B-roll does is it's just that little extra sweet stuff that just makes it a little bit better. For example, if you are out and you're creating a video and you're telling a story about walking your dog at the park, you may have some shots of yourself walking your dog, and talking and saying, hey, we're at the park, I'm with my dog and we're walking around and just having a good time. Then you would cut to a B-roll sequence to kind of show the viewer like, hey, this is what we're doing. This is what it looks like. And it just adds that extra element, that extra layer on top of your video. Speaking of walking dogs, I actually took my dog to walk this afternoon and just shot a B-roll sequence just for practice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll that B-roll for you, let you see it, and then we'll talk about how you can get B-roll to kind of get you started. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and roll that B-roll. So yeah, that was my youngest dog, Carlos, just hanging out at the park. But that's just a quick B-roll sequence. It took me probably 15 to 20 minutes to shoot everything. Number one, why B-roll is important. And number two, we'll get into some tips. First and foremost, B-roll helps to tell the story of your video or your vlog or whatever it is you're doing. It shows the viewer what you're doing. Instead of just talking about what you're doing, it literally shows them, which is kind of the point of a video. And secondly, it just helps really pull them in to your video and to the story of what you're doing. For example, if I was vlogging about taking my dog for a walk and that's all I said and just kind of showed, hey, me and my dog, walking around, that wouldn't make for a really engaging video. But if I were to do that and then cut to this B-roll sequence, it would really make for a pretty cool video and help just bring in whoever's watching the video and just kind of immerse them a little more. So I wrote down a few tips just off the top of my head for you guys if you want to get started. These are more kind of beginner friendly. So number one is try slow-mo, but don't forget about going regular time or regular speed. Everybody gets caught up in all this epic slow-mo B-roll, but don't forget to also include regular time and it just kind of helps mix things together better instead of just doing slow-mo the whole time. The second one is, again, make sure it's relevant to what you're doing. If I was talking about walking my dog at the park and then I have B-roll of some epic sports sequence at a baseball field, that wouldn't really go together with walking my dog at the park. It may be some really awesome B-roll, but it wouldn't go together with my story. So make sure they intertwine and they go together. Number three is camera movement. This is a big one that a mistake I used to make a lot. Not really a mistake, but my B-roll sucked a lot when I was first starting. And it was because I wouldn't have camera movement. I would just set a camera up and get a shot and then get a shot of something else from a different angle, instead of really moving and doing different movements with the camera, whether it's panning, turning, walking with something, whatever the case is. So camera movement is also really important with B-roll. And the last tip I would have for you is try different focal lengths. So don't get caught up just in one focal length, like shooting everything at 85 mil or everything at 50 mil. Try different focal lengths. Shoot some wide angle, shoot some zoomed in. Try different focal lengths. And again, it's just going to give you different looks and different visuals and different aspects of your video. So that's it. It's a quick one today. I just want to talk about B-roll, the importance of it, because today I was just practicing B-roll and I thought, well, why not shoot a video giving some tips about B-roll? Because my B-roll still isn't the best. I mean, there's plenty of people that are way better than I am, but It's something I'm continuing to practice, and I just wanted to share with you guys some of the beginner mistakes that I made, and hopefully that'll help you kind of progress quicker than I did, or than I am, because I still am progressing. But all right, appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace. Bulldogs are so stubborn, man. He doesn't want to go, and it's time to go. Come on.